here. And then there's Castle. But, and I mean, that would be fun to watch. But I think I care more about what Mitch Johnson has to say. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to listen to what Mitch Johnson has to say. But before we do that, if you guys want to support the channel, today's sponsor is Sleeper, so go check that out. It is daily fantasy sports. And there's also a section here in which you can see what's going on around the league. What is this? Because they keep posting this. Most points in the NBA this season, 300 SGA. So it looks like SGA might be MVP again. But yeah, so you guys need to go to check that out. You can see news, updates, injury reports, highlights, just what's going on around the NBA in general. But also, there's a daily fantasy sports part as well that I've mentioned. And all you would do is go over to picks. Obviously, my internet sucks and it's not working right now, so I'm going to ignore that. But you would just go over to the pick section and then just make picks as far as what do you think players will have. Will they have more or less than this amount of points, more or less than this amount of assists or whatnot? And you just put it in a pile, and you get some moolah. But use the code CLAN, and you get a 100% match up to $100. So go check that out. All right, let's see. It really sucks when my stream deck isn't working because I have to actually like physically click on where I'm going. And also, I just don't remember the hotkeys. What up, clan? My handsome king. Oh my god. Thank you. G. What was your name before? There's no way I made Jiggy Mama a mod. What was your name before Jiggy Mama? What was your name before? You changed your name. There's no way. There's no way. Because there's no way. I obviously was interacting with you in the chat for a while. Oh, Sebastian. That's Sebastian. Okay. Yeah. What the heck? What the heck? I was like, Jiggy Mama. There's no way. It changed by itself. That's disturbing. Okay. What's up, Sebastian? I knew. I was like, there ain't no way. There ain't no way. Clan is handsome, no lie. Ladies. Ladies. Shake your dreads. Ladies.
What are you seeing maturity-wise from you?
Leave me alone type. Yeah.
I thought we've done a good job at responding to adversity or to when things aren't going our well. Our competitive response has been pretty good throughout the year. I think we have to continue to make sure that we're not helping dig our own hole at times. But I do think that we have done a good job at responding when necessary.
In a past live of yours, I said year 3 with Wemby that the Spurs were going to be playing to win. Can't wait till playoff time. Go Spurs, go. Yeah, for sure. You know, last season I was one where I was like, this is still a learning process. Like, I didn't think that they were tanking, but I didn't expect us to make a play-in. A lot of Spurs fans thought we at least make the play-in. I know Wemby going out, then maybe it would have been different if he was healthy, but it is what it is. But I didn't think we would make play-in anyway, nor did I really think it was necessary, right? Like, I wanted a good pick. I was cheering for us to win, but I wasn't, yeah. I wasn't opposed to losing games. But going into this season, no excuses. I don't care. We still have great picks going forward. We still have Hawks pick, which should be a lottery, somewhere in the lottery. Like, you got your team, you got your depth. You can start building towards trying to get a championship now. Just clean things up, and then we're going on championship runs. So yeah, no setbacks. We're here now. No waiting. We're here now.
Yeah, I mean, he's dynamic. He's done it plenty of times, and it's good to have him back on the court. Hopefully, we can just continue to build because there's nothing like a real game.
Is that a way I can like listen? Turns up all the way. My mic.
I mean,
yo.
I saw what you saw then. I haven't asked him since, but I believe so.
Outside of the obvious with him, what does he add just fundamental level for these guys on the
We were 100% play-in team before when we went down. I guess I was just one where, first off, I didn't think that we were, and that's okay. But also, it wasn't like a tanking season where I was cheering, like I was literally cheering for Spurs to lose. Like, I know people at the time, they were like, you're not a real Spurs fan. I was like, do you know who Wembanyama is by any chance? Shut up. So I was cheering for us to lose. I was like, guys, like, I was watching the games. I wanted individual progress. Like, that's what I cared about. Individual progress. Like, just specific players, improving. But I could care less about winning. I was like, let's just lose. Please, for the love of God, lose. Because I wanted Vic. So, I'm drunk. Congratulations. It's a Saturday, so you're all right.
or just from an organization.
Oh, wait. Every time Castle turns it over, I drink. I'm drunk. Wait, this game, he didn't turn it over that much, so you're good.
Yeah, he's a advantage creator just with the basketball in his hands. He's been around the league now for almost a decade. He's been an all-star. He's been in the playoffs. He knows what things are supposed to look like and feel like and execute like. And so it's good when you can have someone that has the experience. You can talk about it, but it's one thing to actually do it. So looking forward to continue to get him back in the fold.
Did you like what you saw from the guys, like in his absence? All of the stuff that you just mentioned. Were you happy with the way that guys like Steph handled that kind of job, especially after Dylan went out as well?
Yeah, it's never easy when you have main characters of the play in or out, and so it's gonna again take time. But I liked everything, and I think everybody's putting their energy in the right spots and pulling in the same direction.
By the way, it's very hard to win the NBA. But what makes it even harder is if you don't show effort. And I will at least throw out there, the Spurs have showed effort every single game -1. The Phoenix Suns game is the only game this season that I felt like the effort was lacking. And it only came like late in the second half. But yeah.
Has 27 assists in the last 2 days. What are you seeing from him in terms of how he's reading the game and seeing the game?
I think he's hitting a lot of singles.
And by the way, there hasn't been one game where Castle hasn't brought forth effort, because I think even in the Suns game he showed like the most effort than anybody. So yeah.
I think he's always been able to make really advanced plays and reads and dynamic athleticism, skilled both hands, and I think he's hitting a lot of singles right
Most injury-prone player in the league: Kawhi, Zion, or Joel Embiid. Probably Kawhi. Kawhi never plays, man. No, maybe Joel Embiid. I'm gonna go with Joel Embiid.
And now when he does that, it's hard because you got to guard him. He can also make the advanced play. So then if he keeps doing that, it's going to keep the defense off balance and get his teammates a lot of good shots.
Anthony Davis, yeah. He didn't say Anthony Davis, though.
You had 8 guys in double figures tonight. What does that sort of balanced scoring give your team?
You know, hope it's something that we continue to see moving forward. I think we have a little bit as the season has.
Thank you, Mitch Johnson. Thank you for at least playing good minutes with everyone. It wasn't crazy like, hey, these are my 6 players or these are my 7 players. He made sure to play a bunch of players, and I liked the minute splits a lot. Thank you. And it's gonna get even better when we get 2 more players back. 2 more important players.
Unfolded here early on in terms of just it can be a lot of different guys, different nights. And I think hopefully that's something where we continue to live that motto of it's not your shot or my shot, it's our shot, and move the ball.
I thought Carter Bryant played defense very well. Like, it felt like not a defensive shift, but because we were already playing pretty good defense, but there was definitely a defensive impact from him being on the court and us going in that small ball lineup. It didn't show as it wasn't as bad because he was on the court. Unfortunately, though, offensively, there's a lot of work, but I also think a lot of it comes down to he needs more reps. So I don't know if the Spurs are going to allow him to go to the G League and get more reps and then still travel with the team and all that good stuff. But also, it just seems like maybe he needs to add on, a little bit of strength, or because the these teams are playing really fast with the Spurs right now, and it's a lot for him to take and process. And if you're not on the court much at all and is very inconsistent when we get to see you, he's going to struggle, right? So, in my opinion, I think he played well defensively, and that's something he can always be able to hang his hat on. But offensively, it's really bad to the point where I would agree that sometimes he's unplayable right now. But I think he just needs reps, and if that's in the G League, then so be it. So we'll see. I really like him, though. He's going to be really good in the future. Random note, trade Keldon damages locker room. Thank you for the super chat, Ross. Well, it doesn't damage the locker room as in people will be like, you got rid of our leader. Like, it won't damage the locker room that way. But Keldon's definitely a great locker room guy, a great energy guy. So I guess it would hurt in that regard. People feed off of it.
The integrity of our spacing, put pressure on the rim, and let the basketball find the open man, and when you're open, shoot it.
Dialing in the three will help a lot, yeah.
But it still didn't seem like one of his, craziest performances. Is it, the way that the defenses are keying in on him right now? Is it sort of a feeling out thing with his teammates? What do you think is going into that?
I thought he missed some really good shots. I thought he got some really good passes. It's hard because, he had 3 assists. If you go back and see if he had a hockey assist or when he started the possession where he got 2 on the basketball, that's where you got to really watch the film and break down the game to see the layers of how he can control the game. Same thing defensively. He had 3 blocks, but if he's in the right place, how many shots did he deter? So I think he did a really good job, especially, again, second night of a back-to-back, 33 minutes, played a lot last night. And New Orleans is fighting. Willie's doing a really good job over there. They're competing their butts off, got a couple guys out. They made some shots, and give them credit. And I thought Victor did a good job of leaving his imprints on the game, even though it may not be a wow box score by his measure.
I don't know if we're going to get to talk.
Yeah, he played winning basketball. There's one thing that Mitch is much more better at than Pop. What is it?
To you before you get to Chicago, but just nice to see Trey Jones and Zach Collins, and what do those 2 guys kind of mean to this program for the time they were here?
They're on the long list of people since at least I've been around that have been helping build the foundation and the types of people and fiber that we're looking to add, and 2 guys I really enjoyed seeing with. Hope they play terrible Monday, but big fans of both of them.
So next to Vic, just 2 things. One, he took a lot of threes very decisively, maybe for the first time this year.
Mitch is cuter than Pop. Y'all don't remember Pop back in the day. I'm just kidding. You can go back and look at Pop in the 60s playing basketball. I think it was in the 60s. Right? Was it the 60s he was playing basketball? Yeah. Hooper.
How is it to see him just be
I don't know where I was going with that.
taking those shots? And then how is he getting a feel for using his gravity out in space and like just trying to get the defense kind of focus on him, and it gives openings for guys to get backside opportunities?
What are the Bulls? I'm sorry, I'll let him talk. I was just wondering, what are the Bulls' record right now?
Yeah, I thought, to your point, I thought the threes looked good. Thought they were decisive. Thought they were in rhythm. I thought a lot of them were going to go in, and I think a lot of them will go in. I hope he continues to shoot the appropriate ones, and when he's open.
Oh, it'd be a good game. They 6-3.
And I think that it's just a balancing act, right? Because he shoots threes, and everybody wants to get him close to the rim. He gets close to the rim. Everybody wants to know why he's not shooting threes. He just needs to continue to let the game unfold and let the game call for him.
And it's in Chicago, right? And they're undefeated at home. They're 5-0 at home. So it's gonna be a big test. We can be the team to give them their first loss at home.
What he can do, because he can do so much, and part of that, to your point, is the gravity, and when he can create advantages on the first or second side, just continue to answer the bell with the game calls upon, and sometimes that's letting his teammates, shine at the moment. He does a great job of that.
Thank you.
Giddy is hurt. Anyways, good stuff from Mitch Johnson. I thought overall the rotations were really great. The only, like I said before, the only thing I didn't like, and I continue to not like, is not writing up any plays whatsoever for Wemby. But you have someone as talented as Fox out there. Hopefully you eventually get Dylan Harper back. Well, you will. Then you have, Cornette, he plays well with Wimby on there. You can keep it pretty simple. But those really good defensive teams, and we were missing guys. Good God, bro! Like, whew, that was rough. Is Kobe White playing? I don't know. I haven't kept up. It looks like yesterday the Bulls lost against the Cavaliers. I haven't been keeping up with the Bulls, honestly. Last game, Buzelis played only 18 minutes. Giddey played. Oh, I say yesterday. It's actually today, right? It doesn't look like Kobe White played. So I like him. I like him a lot. I like Kobe White. Anyways, all right, guys. That's all I got for this one.